पास क्या फर्क पड़ता है, हाँ नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो. Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Na sate vidyato bhavaha, na bhavo vidyate sataha. If something is, it is. If something is not, it is not. What can be done? See? Here, then there is a third option. So first option is something is. Second option, something is not. Now we cannot do anything about these two. See? Then the third option, nothing is, and yet it appears. See? So when I know this is wrong, I will keep away. When I know this is right, I will search for that. But when something doesn't exist, but appears as if it is real, then the samsara begins. See? Therefore, you know, these various companies, their advertisement is based on Vedanta. When we do not know about something, we do not desire that. See? Very simple. Like, a common example. Morning, 11, 12 o'clock, these ammas are free at home. That time, the TV starts. And there they start showing. This is the unique potato cutting machine. It will cut 5 kilos of potato in 2 minutes, all exact size. MRP is 25,000. If you call now, 2,500. Really? And then you get that object, potato cutting machine. Now how many people are at home? Hum do, hamara koi nahi. Only 2 of them. Now what will they do by cutting 5 kilos of potato by that machine? See? Then they have to show to the public. Then they will be having a party. This is, I am telling, a typical in USA. They will be having big, big houses and there is nobody to live. And then they will be having this kind of thing, let us have a party. For what? To show the house. In our country, that thing is not there. When you go to somebody's house, they tell, Swamiji, should we take the tour of the house? What is there to see? But I enjoy my life. So I said, yes, yes, yes. So my friend who was driving me, he said, Swamiji, see, now we have come to our home. We don't have to do anything. The garage automatically opens. So, oh, very good. Then we went to wash my hands. Swamiji, don't search for a tap. Just put your hands, automatically water will come. After you finish your toilet, you don't have to flush. Automatically it is flushed. That automatic, gone so deep in my head, then I ask him a question. When you sit on the commode, automatically happens or you have to do? See? When we do not know, we don't desire. When we know, we desire. See? Therefore, first janati, we know. Then ichchati, we desire. And then karoti, we act. See, friend, this is the technique of this telemarketing. They'll be telling you so many things. Actually, we don't need it. But then, once it comes in our head, we can't stop it. Therefore, avidya vai prasamam hanti chainam. Now, who is getting disturbed? See? This one, now again, catch this point. A boy went to a temple, Hanumanji temple, and then he was standing there, and that very moment, somebody rang the bell. So he saw, oh, a young girl. So he wanted to introduce himself. Oh, how come you are here? Any special prayers? No, I came to pick up my children from the school. Oh God, chance gone. His approach was, if I can catch her and I can get involved. Therefore, what is a desire? Desire has got three factors. One is a sense of incompleteness. See? Otherwise, tell me, a young, healthy, independent, rich, intelligent boy, why should he think, what a life without a wife? But he has to think. And then he will get involved. So, desires are the product of a sense of incompleteness. And then when we look at any particular thing, then our mind starts working. This is important, this is valuable, this is rare, and without this life cannot be complete. I was thinking about it for many years. Now it has come. Now I must take it, This talking to oneself about the worldly objects is the birth of a desire. See? You see anything, the first interaction does not create an impression on the mind. That is the reason I don't remember anybody's names. No impressions are formed. But then some people you remember, I say, yes. Who are those? Those who have got higher nuisance value. They may remember. See, friends. Therefore, avidya vai prathamam hanti chainam. We first of all are hanti, destroyed. Then desire. Then next step, I want to fulfill my desire. So what will be the next position? Kama krodho gruhya chainam cha paschat. Then the desire and anger, they come together and start destroying our peace of mind. See? Thereafter, etan balan mrutyave prapayanti. But this is for whom? Those who are dumb. Try this. Ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to have this? See, friends, you all are well-to-do. You have the walk-in robes and you go inside. And then, now which sari to put on? Full year has gone. 1st January we started and 31st December was the marriage. So for 365 days that Maharani is standing there. See, friends, a simple technique I tell you. Give yourself zero choice. No choice. जो है बढ़िया है. Start with that. So, avidya vai prathama hanti chainam, kama krodho gruhya chaina paschat. Then, etan balan mrutyave prapayanti. Now such ignorant ones, they attain death. Now what is the death? See? The death is a notion, without this life is incomplete. I have to have that. And if we again observe our own experiences, this we have to learn. Nobody can teach us. I was in Norway, Oslo. Very nice place. My friend's house was there. So when I saw that, from the car I got down, I said, hey, you do what you like, I will stand here. And beautiful. A huge lake like an ocean, all greenery around. Then a big mountain behind. After some height, there are no greenery trees, only rocks. And on the top, there were ice caps. So when I saw that, take photo. Then, Swamiji, what about dinner? If you don't mind, I'll take it here only. Okay, we'll give you there. Next day, should we make your breakfast there? No, I don't want to trouble you. Let it be inside the veranda. Then, after third day, when are we going? Conclusion, human mind cannot remain attracted towards the same thing, same person, same situation throughout life. And this mind is making us dance. See, these people who are expert in divorces and remarriages, this is the problem. They imagine, if I get married to her, I will be happy. See, one girl asked me this question, Swamiji, I had decided to separate and I want to get married to him. So get married. Why you ask me? I want blessing. For what? For divorce or for marriage? See, friends. And then get married to them. Then again, after some time, maja nahi aaya. There is one case. It happened near Bhimpura. We are in Gujarat, Bhimpura. My good friend is there. So we were sitting and he was telling me, Swamiji, such and such person, he had 2-3 acres of marriage pendal, 2-3 acres. And he made all the Char Dham, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri, Jannavi. How much money he must have spent. And thereafter the marriage. And after the marriage is over, within a period of 1 month, both husband and wife, they came to the father, girl's father. Dad, there is nothing wrong between us. We don't hate each other, we have nothing. But we can't click. So we want to separate. Now such a huge expenditure done, and now what to do? So he asked me, Swamiji, what could be done? I said, learn. See, friends, human mind cannot remain attracted toward the same thing, same place, same person, same activity throughout life. And therefore, we have to control the mind. Whether we are controlling the mind or the mind is controlling us. When the mind controls us, we are a problem to ourselves and to others. But when we control the mind, then all the problems disappear. See? Aruruksho munir yoga karma karana muchyate. Yogarudasya taseva shamak karana muchyate. In the 6th chapter, Bhagavan says, if you really want to walk the spiritual path, be dynamic and from every experience learn. Don't have that notion that I will go to Himalayas and then do the sadhana. That's all rubbish. Don't do that. There was one person from Canada, he called me. Swamiji, first of all, don't give my example in your lectures. I said, okay. And then his question was, Swamiji, I have been in Canada for last 30, 40 years. Now I want to get realized. They say without guru, you cannot get realized. So I want to have a guru. So can you tell me where guru is available? So I told, what is your budget? We have got budget gurus. See, friends, if we really are walking spiritual path, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. That's it. See, friends. So, etan balan mrutyave prapayanti. And such ignorant people, they are again and again subjected to death, and dhirastu dhairyena taranti mrutyum. And the wise people, they live in this relative world without getting influenced by the relative world. We have to live in the relative world, but if we are under the influence of that, then we suffer, and therefore all the spiritual practice is work on your mind. We have to mind our mind. Yo vidhyayan anutpattishnu nihantya anadarena patibuddhyamanaha savai mrutyum mrutyurivati mutva evam vidvan soho so bihanti kaman. Now, those wise people, those who have understood this, therefore, they do not become too much involved in the worldly things. There is one lady, she is no more now, Punjabi. And I really liked her. She says, Swamiji, once you told, don't accumulate the things. Then, every year, I stitch 6 that Punjabi dresses. Every year new. And earlier 6 dresses I distribute. So my this wardrobe has got only 6 dresses. But we बाद में काम आएगा. Even Babaji like us, throw that lungi, नहीं curtain के लिए काम आएगी. अरे रद्दी. Give up. Don't hold on to the things. So savai mrityu avidhyayan. And therefore, if one is able to understand that all these things that we get attracted, they are not keeping us attracted all the time. And therefore, anadarena pratibuddhyamanaha, then they do not give any importance to anything in this world. See? Whatever we have given importance, that becomes the cause of our miseries. And if we have given importance, we have to devalue that. Nobody can do it for us. So, savai mrityu mrityurivati bhutva. Now, such a wise man, he is eating the death. See? Because he is not killed by the desires. Therefore, this principle we have to clearly understand. In Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, when Arjuna asked the question, see, he says, Sthita prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava stitadhi kim prabhasheta kimasita vrajeta kim. Oh Lord, tell me, a man of steady wisdom, sthita prajna, steady wisdom. What is the meaning of meditation for him? He is already wise. Will he do meditation? And if he is doing, what is the meaning of meditation for a wise man? Bhagavan Krishna replies, see? Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan. When a person does not entertain any desire for anything or any purpose, no desire. See? How important it is. But that doesn't mean we are bored. What happened to you, Gupta ji? What to tell you, Swamiji? Since I got realized, I am getting bored. No. You will remain ever cheerful because you are not carrying the burden of desires. So, savai mrityu mrityurivati bhutva. Such a wise man, he eats the death. See? Meaning what? If the death comes, do we have the courage to say, come on, you are late. I have been waiting for you. See, friends? He alone has lived the scriptures. He alone has studied the Vedanta. Otherwise, all the time, you must have seen, during this corona, how much people were paranoid. See, I was staying in Mumbai and ekameva dvitiya, nobody. So I used to do everything myself. The food, etc. will come to the watchman. He will give me. I'll put it in the bathroom, wash it, keep it there for overnight and eat. See? Now, all the time, worried. Swamiji, what will happen if I get corona? You are a select few. Very good. And thereafter, anybody dying, they used to label, he died of corona. Is it the only way to death? No. So many reasons were there. But then we are so much under the influence. What is the influence? I am body. This is the influence. Therefore, we told you that death is a bluff. You don't die. Think. When our childhood has gone, did we die? When teenage has gone, did we disappear? Middle age, same thing happened with the old age. I'll give you one technique. Try this. Imagine you are a big bottle, empty, and lying on your bed. And then something happens and that bottle breaks. Will the space from the bottle inside will go out? Think. This is the way to get out of the worry about death. See? If I take, imagine this glass is empty. Imagine. Although it has water, but you can imagine. And when I move this glass from one place to another place, will the space in that glass also move? Think. It will not move. Because space doesn't move. But if there is water, and if I move the glass, the water will move along with the movement of the glass, is it not? Now what we have to learn from this thing? See? Water is in the glass and the glass is in the space. See? The body is in me. I am not in the body. We have to do nothing. Just recognize this. Outside space, inside space. This out and in is valid with reference to the walls of this hall. If we dismantle this hall, will the hall space go out to meet with the total space? No. Be very attentive. We are getting rid of death. See? Wherever there is a conceptual recognition of inside-outside, samsara begins. See? Inside-outside. Where this concept of inside-outside is redundant, there is no samsara. See? Husband and wife all the time fighting, and the husband cannot dare look at her even feet, and they sleep together in the bed at night, and thereafter, where from the courage comes to snore loudly? Because, see, I am not in the body is in me. Recognize this. See, there is a book we have written, Akash Yoga, for getting this freedom from death. Try this. Number one, start playing what it is like being space. Then what will happen? Space supports everything, rejects nothing, but doesn't get influenced by anything. See? Then the second space, mind space, chittakash. Like the gross space remains untouched by the gross contents, similarly, the mind space remains untouched by the thought contents. See? Gross space is objective world. Mind space is experience of the objective world. And ultimate, the chidakasha, the conscious space. Now this we understand easily. Gross space is emptiness. Mind space is also emptiness. But what is the conscious space? Conscious space is a solid space. Solid space? How it is possible to understand? Think. See? What will be the solid space for the ornaments? Gold. The ornaments do not come from outside to sit on the gold. All the ornaments were unmanifest in the gold. All the waves, they don't come from outside. They were unmanifest in the ocean. From there only they come. In the same manner, I, the Chidakasha, the solid space, I only support the waking with all good and bad experiences, the dream and the deep sleep, but I am ever the same. When you work on this, you will come to discover all our scriptures have bluffed us. मरने के बाद क्या होता है? You cannot die even if you want. See? If a pot, earthen pot, is there. So how we know this is a pot? Is existence. This is a pot. Then we break that pot. Then what is? These are the pieces of the pot. There also are existence. Then we pulverize those pieces. Then there is dust. So what is the conclusion? Existence cannot be destroyed. And also, non-existence cannot be destroyed. Therefore, there is no death. See? Savai mrityu mrityurivatti bhutva elam vidvan sobhihanti kaman. Therefore, the wise man eats the death. How? Because he is no more under the influence of the desires. See, friends, it is so important. We have to complete what we have taken in hand. Don't give up. Kamanusari purushaha kamananu vinashyati kaman vidasya dhurute yatkinchit purusho rajaha. So the person who is all the time living only for one thing, see? Fulfillment of desires. Balastavat krida saktaha, tarunastavat taruni raktaha, vruddhastavat chinta saktaha, parame brahmani kopi raktaha. Whole life is only, I want this, I want that, I want this. There is no end to it. See? This must be your experience also. See, you must have seen, I got most latest phones. So, Swamiji, you get such latest phones. I said, are you jealous or what? But how do you get? I said, I don't buy anything. Till date, I have not bought anything in my life. See? It comes. So I tell them, see, I won't require it. No, Swamiji, this is the latest model. You must have it. Now, out of the n number of apps, even 5, 6 are not used. But still we want that. Therefore, Kamanusari Purusha Kamananu Vinishyati. When we lead our life for fulfillment of desires, we get destroyed. And thereafter we suffer. Therefore, Kaman Vidusya Dhunute Yatkinchit Purusho Rajaha. See? Therefore, once in a while, Yatkinchit Purusha, one rare indeed is the one who Kaman Vidusya Dhunute, he rises above the desire fulfillment. See, friends, I want this, I want that. There is no end to it. See? And when we do not do, then we are subjected to death. Deho aprakashaha bhutanam narakoyam pradrishyate grundhyanta iva dhavanti gacchanta shvabravan mukhaha. Now, dehaha aprakashaha bhutanam. The body is inert. Now, this principle you have to distinctly recognize as your experience, not my telling. Body is inert. Nothing happens to body. Everything happens only to the mind. See? In Mumbai, I was called for food somewhere, a Gujarati family, and after the food was given, then Swamiji, our ba is not well, you bless her. There is nothing like free meal. So I went. And she was in coma. So the nurse, I was talking to her, are they paying you okay? Then pray to the Lord till you get a next assignment, continue. And that very moment that owner came to see how I bless. Till date, I do not know how to bless. See? Mathe par haat rakho. I had to wash it afterwards. See, friends. So, I spoke to that nurse and then did a drama. Took her dilapidated hand, not the nurse, of that patient, and then put my hand and then kissed my hand. And then natak. Who can challenge what I am doing? See? Thereafter, I went. Third day, he came. Swamiji, do you recognize me? I said, I have forgotten God. Where will I recognize you, human being? No, that day you came to our house for food 3 days before. I said, it has gone out. I don't keep it for so many days. See? No, our ba was not well. She was in coma and you blessed her. Now my heart started coming out and going in. Because of my blessing, what happened? If she survives, he has come to kill me. And if she dies, my blessings kill the people. See? Then he said, Swamiji, we could not see her pain. She was suffering because of your prayers. God has heard your prayers and she was relieved from the pains of her life. I said, hey, Mahatmaji, you are fooling yourself, not me. When a person is in coma, he doesn't suffer. Then the one who has to pay the bill, he suffers. See, friends, this is what we have to learn, that the aprakasho dehaha, the body is inert. See, friends, when we sleep, before sleeping, how many nakhre? But once we are in deep sleep, then nothing is known. But we continue to exist. Therefore, we are not because of the body. The body is because of me. Therefore, deha aprakashaha bhutanam. And narakoyam pradrishyate. And it is naraka. Naraka is hell. You know, in Sanskrit, there is the prefix or suffix ka. Like bala means a child. Balaka means a child. Nara, naraka. What are the contents inside? Something great? All filth. So, deha prakasho bhutanam narakoyam pradrishyate grudhyante iva dhavanti gacchanta shabrapan mukhaha. And therefore, those people who are all the time living as the body for the body throughout their life, they are totally ignorant, and as a result, they enter the hell. See? So, what is spiritual practice? Start playing what it is like being other than the body. Try. See? Slowly, slowly, this will become our immediate experience. I explained it some of my talks. My hand was having some problem, so it was operated. So they have given the local anesthesia. This happened in Coimbatore. And thereafter, after some 10 minutes, he took a rubber hammer and hit here. He says, Swamiji, how do you feel? I said, I am feeling emotional. No, not that way. Are you feeling any hit? Where? That means it was not at all recognizing anything. Then he said, now we start the operation. Then he started operation. And I could see that. The cut was there, blood was oozing out. Whatever he has to remove, he removed that. And then he started stitching. And I was so proud of me. Aha, I have conquered body identification for 15 minutes. And after that, oh God, it is too painful. So, all experiences happen to the mind, nothing happens to the body. But if we will live as the body, for the body, on everybody, we are guaranteed we will die. See, friends, therefore, when we are telling death is a bluff, recognize this. If we take ourselves to be body, nothing wrong. Then accept everything associated with body as yours. So the body is born, yes, you are born. The body grows, yes, it grows. The body has diseases, yes, you will have diseases. Body dies, you will die. Accept it. But our problem is like Hiranyakashipu. When Hiranyaksha was killed by Varaha avatar, now naturally his wife became very miserable. So Hiranyakashipu went and gave her the Vedanta knowledge. See? And after that, her pain, misery was gone. And now Hiranyakashipu comes back to his place. And then he starts thinking, come on, that means I am also going to die. He died. Her miseries have gone because of my Vedanta. It is called as Asura Vedanta. Asura Vedanta is Vedanta for others and for us love. See? Apply Vedanta on yourself, not on others. See? So, after that, he started thinking, oh God, that means I will also die like my brother. Then I don't want to die. Then he did tapasya. And tapasya what? I want to live as a body. This is the samsara. We don't have to do anything. Recognize. When we are in dream, that time we are not associated with this body. When we are in deep sleep, we have nothing to do with this body. And yet, we can never have the experience of our absence. Work on this thing. We have no experience of birth, no experience of growth, no experience of death, and no experience of our own absence. Who dies? And death is a bluff. Don't get carried all the time. Marne ke baad kya hota hai? When you are alive, nothing has happened. What will happen after death? See? So, krudyanti iva dhavanti gacchanta shvabrahman mukhaha. And then these people are, because they are not having wisdom, understanding, they go to the hell again and again. Now continuing further. Amanyamanaha kshatriya Kanchidanyam nadhiyate tarna ivasya agraha krodhan lobhan moha bhayantaratma savai mrityu stu sharire saeva. Now here, Amanyamana, hey Kshatriya, hey Dhritarashtraji, see, Kachit anyam nadhiyate tarna ivasya vyagraha. Like a tiger made out of grass. Will it have any impact on anybody? In the same manner, we are not recognizing our essential nature for what we are here. Ahara nidra bhayamaithunancha is the only thing that we are for. Therefore, because of that, whole life will be spent what? Krodha, lobha, moha, bhaya, antaratma. So every moment they are living their life with terrible fear, fear, fear. If we have studied Vedanta and if we have digested, when we hear somebody died, and because of that, if a spark comes in our mind, एक दिन अपने को भी मरना है, you have studied nothing. मरने भी नहीं देते. See, friends, why this happens? Because we see the other bodies dying and I am also body. So if that is the story of the body, then let it happen. Why worry? See? On the contrary, death is the best thing in our life. Getting bored of the same useless body, throw it away, get new one. See? Therefore, krodha, lobha, moha, bhaya, these are the four things which the ignorant people carry in themselves. Bhagavan Krishna says, Trividham naraka sedam dwaram nashanam atmanaha kama krodhas tatha lobha tasmad etat trayam tyajet. See? Desire, anger and greed, these are the three gateways to hell. Why three gateways to hell and how many for the heaven? Only one. Why such? Because of the rush. People going to hell are more in number. Going to heaven are hardly anybody. Therefore, this krodha, lobha, moha, bhaya, savai mrityu vat sharire esha. So leading our life under the influence of these four factors, kama, krodha, lobha and bhaya. They are not living life, they are living death. See, friends, how important it is. Like many people tell us this thing, Swamiji, now you should not go here and there, but you take somebody with you and then he will help you. I said, I will have to lift his suitcase. I don't want anybody. My Kanhaiya is with me, he takes care. We simply say, we don't mean that. Jehi bidhi rakhe ram, tehi bidhi rahiye. So, amanyamana kshatriya kachid anyam nadhiyate tarna ivasya vyagraha. Their life is like a fake tiger, no purpose. In the same manner, such a ignorant person, under the influence of kama, krodha, etc., savai mrityu vat sharire sa esha. So those who are carrying the burden of these four factors, kama, krodha, lobha and bhaya, four of them, he is carrying the death with him 24/7. And in deep sleep, we have none of them. See? Only we have to learn from our every single experience. But we become so much influenced, so much disturbed by small little things happen. See? Learn. We know our parents, we know our grandparents, some of us we know third generation, fourth generation. What happened before that? Do we even know? The same is going to be our story. See? Instead of being afraid of death, we should shout at her, why you are late? I have been waiting for you. Then we have studied Vedanta. Therefore, krodha, lobha, bhaya, antaratma, savai mrityusva shariresha eva. So this anger, etc., this is the death that we are carrying with us 24/7. And when we do not have any one of them, as in deep sleep, we are one with the divine. Friends, our deep sleep experience is a trailer of God realization. What is the process of sleep? Don't demonstrate. Process of sleep is we start discarding the things. Slowly, slowly, we come to one point. See? So we come back home, all the achievement, failure, friends, enemies, outer world left. We come home. We leave our home, we are in our bed. Now we cover ourselves, and after that, what is the Maha Mantra that we do? I want to sleep. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. So first of all, in Shavasana we try to sleep, but it doesn't happen. Then we come, turn on the left side, it doesn't happen. I want to sleep. Then we turn right side. Then we do the Bhujangasana. And in that struggle, I want to sleep, when this I who wanted the sleep disappears, the sleep begins. A simple thing like sleep demands rejection of the stupid I. See? And who is suffering? This non-existing entity. See, friends? Every experience of our life can be our guru if we are ready and able to learn. See? One young couple getting divorced. So, Swamiji, please tell us. I said, what you are doing, you are changing the problem. You are not solving the problem. Because after you divorce, will you conduct the shraddha of the husband or the wife? Because they are no more there. What happened then? Where they have gone? And who were miserable? These non-existing entities, husband and wife. Therefore, attention should be on the truth that we are. See? Take a gross example. I am a man, truth. Then I become a son to my father. I become husband to my wife. I become father to my son. Have I become three? And who is miserable? These non-existing entities. See, friends, so what is the rule? Rule is conditioned expressions appear to have become many, but it is one. Like space. Space is one. And that space is further divided into 10 directions. North, east, west, south, 4 corners, up and down. How they are done? Because one conditioning. Sunrise. So sunrise is the conditioning. On the basis of that direction is called as east, etc. See, friends. Therefore, if we are able to recognize that we have gone through many good or bad experiences, we are the same. But we get carried away by those experiences so much that our own divine nature we forget. All the time, body, 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 body. So, krodha, lobha, mohan, bhayantaratma, savai mrityu swashariresha esha. This is the meaning of death. Death is nowhere. Evam mrityu jayamanam viditva jnanena tishtanna viveti mrityoho vinashyate vishaye tasya mrityuhu mrityor yatha vishayam prapya marta. See? In this manner, evam mrityu jayamanam viditva. What is the death? How the death is born? See? The death is born when we are carrying the burden of desire, anger, greed and fear. See, 4 things. How simple it is. We don't have to do anything outside. You just analyze your own experiences. See? I am going, if this is not possible, what will happen? Something will happen, relax. Never become smart in life. Remain dumb, you will be happiest. I'll tell you one of my experience of becoming dumb. In South Africa it happened. I don't know why, but it happened. My ticket they have issued was showing that it is a half ticket. My passport, grown-up person. So according to half ticket, I was given only 10 kilos of weight. He said, we can't give, see, it is written here. I said, what do I do? Please tell me. You find out. No, I don't know. You tell me. Become dumb. Okay, go to that person. So I went there. Why you have come here? I don't know. He sent me. So he saw. How come half ticket? You are a full man. And then on that he wrote 20 kilo weight. I came back. What happened? I don't know. He has given this thing. Act dumb. Then he said, okay, you will get 30 kilo. 10 kilos and 20. See, friends, how on small little issues we become angry? And what we want to prove, and to whom, and who cares? Therefore, eva mrityu jayamanam viditva. Therefore, the mrityu, the death is in the form of desire, anger, etc. Jnanena tishtanna vibheti mrityoho. Then he is abiding in this knowledge. And na vibheti mrityoho. He is no more afraid of death. See? Suppose I die here while giving talk. I have no problem. This is the only karma which we do and others suffer. See? All the time, Swamiji, if you die, what will happen? It is your problem, not my problem. See, friends, na bibheti mrityoho. Fear of death is more miserable than anything in this world. Then, vinashyate vishayetasya mrityuhu mrityor yatha vishayam prapya martyaha. And when a person is thus abiding in his essential nature, then he does not carry the fear of death at all. And therefore, such a wise person, he is never dead and never he is born, he is abiding in the essential self. Otherwise, ignorant people like us all the time, Swamiji, मरने के बाद क्या होता है? मरो तो सही यार, पब्लिक खुश हो जाएगी. याने वाहुर यज्ञया साधु लोकान् द्विजातीनां पुण्यतमां सनातनान् तेषां परार्थ कथयन्ति वेदा एतद्वै नानेति कथं नु कर्म. Now here, Dhritarashtra ji asked a question to Sanat Kumar ji. He said, it is said in our scriptures that all those who are qualified, they should do good karma, and because of that, they will go to the heaven, because that is their param purushartha. And therefore, if this is so, why the wise man is not engaging himself in karma kanda? See? Remember basics. Where karma is involved under following conditions. Number one, if something is at a distance, suppose we have to go to Gandhinagar, so we have to karma, take a car and go. If something is incomplete, there is no sufficient sugar in the tea, then you have to add. If something is dirty, the cloth is dirty, you have to wash. So where actions are involved, see, actions are involved under these three conditions. Something is far away, something is incomplete, something is dirty. The truth that we are talking about, is it far away? Is it incomplete? Then we have to add something. See? The more we recognize this, when you will recognize this, you will stop doing meditation. Then we will start living in meditation. But normally these yoga students, they are taught like that. That is not their fault. So only do meditation. So what they do? Half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. We have to live in meditation 24/7. And living in meditation is this. Free from the impact of kama, krodha, lobha, moha, bhaya. That is, one is able to conquer, and therefore wise people do not get involved too much in karma, karma, karma. See? Once somebody asked me in Karnataka, Bidar, he was an ex-military officer, Air Force. He said, Swamiji, that whole hillock is mine. You start an ashram there. We will have a school there. And that will be very good. And therefore, whenever we want, we can come and take your darshan. I say, you want a free watchman, isn't it? But why don't you? Like many Mahatmas have constructed so many schools. Why don't you construct? I said, look here. I will talk, but no discussion. I agreed here. I said, बच्चे तुम पैदा करो, स्कूल मैं चलाऊं. कोई पागल कुत्ते ने काटा है. Adhyatma. Till such time, we have this notion, I have to do this thing, I have to do that. You are far away from the truth. Mantra they are chanting very nicely. Na karmana na prajayadhane na tyage naike amritatva manashu parena nakam nihitam guhayam vibrajate yadyatayo vishanti. Who are those? Vedanta Vijnana Sunishchitartha Sannyasa Yoga Jataya Shuddha Sattva Te Brahma Lokeshu Parantakare Paramrutat Parimuchanti Sarve. They have conquered the desires and conquered the death. See? So why wise people are not doing this thing? This was his question. Now, in reply to that, there is one more question he is asking. Evam yah vidvan upayati tatra tadartha jatam cha vadanti vedaha. Therefore, wise people, those who are no more under the influence of ignorance. Ignorance means what? Ignorance does not mean absence of knowledge. Knowledge cannot be absent. Ignorance is incomplete knowledge. I am body is not a problem. Then what is the problem? This body I am, that body I am not, samsara begins. See, friends, how simple it is. So what it is, when we are functioning through the limitations of upadhi, our samsara begins. When you discard the upadhis, the truth is revealed. Therefore, tadarsa jatam cha vadanti vida saneha ayati paramparatma. Therefore, the wise people, they do not get involved in too many do that. Enough is enough. You know, when you go by flight, there is one instruction. There also I learned. They will be giving so many instructions. And then, when there is less pressure, the something will drop. You pull it towards yourself, put on your face, and then the instruction is, पहले अपने को करो, बाद में दूसरे को. Isn't it? First, fix yourself and then others. In the same manner, we have to first work on ourselves, not others. Otherwise, we get lost. Try to improve the world. The one who created, he is suffering. See? So, koso niyunkte tamajam puranam sa chedidam sarva kama sarva anukramena ka kim vasya karyam athava sukham cha tanme vidvan bruhis sarvam yathavat. Now, Dhritarashtra's question is, who is that who engages this divine self, Tamajam Puranam, And who is creating this whole world in a particular sequence? And what for he is creating? Was he getting bored or himself or what? Kindly tell me what is the creation. So, in reply to that, the creation is indicated. Now, this creation is the one where we can go beyond death. दोषो महानत्र विभेद योगे अनादि योगेन भवन्ति नित्या तसास्य नाधिक्यमुपैति किंचित अनादि योगेन भवन्ति पुंसः. See? When we are experiencing otherness and we are taking that otherness as real, samsara begins. See? All of us are made out of the same 5 elements. It is not that a sannyasi is made out of 7, 8 elements and the ignorant people are made out of 2, 3 elements. No, same. Meaning what? When our attention goes from the effect to the cause, then the differences will be perceived, but differentiation on account of the differences will not be our lot. So, anadi yogena bhavanti nitya. Now here another important principle we have to learn. If you want to be happy in life, drop these 2 words from your language. Why and how? But why? And then how? See, friends, the things are like this thing. When we do not ask this question, see what happens. Have we ever asked a question, why the fire is hot? We don't ask. Then we accept it. Thereafter we decide how to deal with the fire. To such an extent, the same burning ability of the fire is brought to our own slavery. Therefore, dosho mahanatra viveda yoge, we are unnecessarily creating differences on one or the other. Anadi yogena bhavanti nitya. But he is one, and his one alone appears to have become many. See? So, the son is a jiva, the husband is a jiva, the father is the jiva. Man is Brahman. When my father died, what happened to me, the son? When my wife died, what happened to me, the husband? When my children died, what happened to me, the father? Nothing happened. Because without the father, I cannot be the son. Without the wife, I cannot be the husband. Therefore, aupadhik anekta, the manyness appearing on account of certain conditioning, they appear, they are useful, but they are not real. But when we take that as real, then the samsara begins. Therefore, tatha svanadhikyam upayate kinchir anadi yogena bhavanti pumsaha. Therefore, because the man has become 3, he has not lost his being a man. In the same manner, Paramatma alone is everything. That doesn't mean he is reduced to something. Like the space, is it reduced to 10 directions? No, continues to be space. The gold, is it reduced when it is converted into the ornaments? No. Because appearances do not create disturbances. But when appearances are taken as real, then the samsara begins. So, tathasya nadikya mupayate kinchit anadi yogena bhavanti pumsaha. Therefore, we are ever divine. We don't have to become divine. And for that, remove that wrong notion about death. What happens after death? Never we are died, nor we are born. This is our essential nature. Hold on to this. This is the purpose of studying the scriptures. Otherwise, after death, where we go here and there, then you go. Don't ask us. You know why this happens? Because The purpose of things is not clear to us. See? Like, we have to convey some principle. There was a crow and there was a fox, both of them crooked. So what the fox did, he invited the crow for a dinner and he made a nice soup and he served the soup for the crow on a plantain leaf. Now struggling how to take it out. And this fox, pat, he took it. Then crow, oh thank you so much, tomorrow you come to my place, he goes there. He makes the same kind of soup, but now he serves in a test tube. Now what will he do? So when this story is told, one elderly person asked this question, Swamiji, what language they spoke? So I told him, I wish I could kill you. See? Now what is the moral of the story? Similarly, Papa, Punya, Dharma, Adharma, Swarga, Narak. What is the moral of the story? Moral of the story is, we are all expert in blaming others for all the problems of our life. Then what will be our spiritual practice? Try to improve others. It will never happen. See? And therefore, our scriptures tell, look here, whatever good or bad is happening in your life because of your karma from the last life. And we like dumb accept. See? In last life, I did something good and bad, therefore I got married to this lady. Okay. Now, what does it mean? When this body was not there, I was in another body. When that body discarded, I continue to exist. And when this body will be destroyed, I will suffer the karma, phala, whatever it is. So I will be the same, new body will come. So what is the moral of the story? Moral of the story is, we are a continuous, unbroken existence. Neither are we born, nor do we grow, nor we die. See, my friends, it is for this purpose. This karma, papa, punya, dharma, adharma, you don't get carried away by all that. Purpose is what? This. And when this becomes our clear understanding, sa etadva bhagavan sanityo vikara yogene karoti vishvam tatha cha tat shaktirisma manne tadartha yoge cha bhavanti vedaha. Therefore, our scriptures tell that the same Paramatma, by his own potentiality, he appears to have become many. And the potentiality doesn't come from outside. It is dormant. Like a girl, child, when she is growing slowly and when she comes to her puberty time, that time her behavior becomes abnormal. So that changes in her body. Is it coming from outside or they were dormant in the same body? Exactly the same way. See, friends, we have to again and again recognize that we only supported the childhood has come and gone, teenage come and gone. We are the same. On the contrary, we must be now expert in dying. Childhood died, we survived. Teenage died, we survived. Middle age died, we survived. So we are now expert in surviving, not dying. And yet we are unable to catch this point. When you catch this point, you have understood that death is the biggest bluff our scriptures have given. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Shanti 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 Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Do you want to chant Ram Raksha?